In this video, I will show you how to use the CMS software. The CMS software is a great utility as it will allow you to connect up to 256 locations, view up to 64 cameras at a time, up to 4 monitors. So once you get the software installed on your PC, to add a unit you want to go to Device Manager, or you can follow the wizard. When you initially install the wizard, we'll walk you through adding your unit. So as you can see here, all of my local units will show up here on the bottom. Just to add it, I would just click Add at the client, enter in a nickname, and the username and password for the unit. Make sure you have Export to Group checked in, because that will create the folder of cameras you will use to create your multi-views. So once I add my unit, if I've done it successfully, the device serial number will populate. If the unit does not add or is not currently working, the serial number will not populate. So now I can remote config and centrally manage all of my units from here. Remote configuration will allow me to pop up a configuration menu for each individual unit and set things like schedules, motion fields, etc. I'm going to click back to the main menu here, and I'm going to go into my live view, which is also up here as main view. So this creates my live view menu. Now, if I exported the group, I will have a folder here with all of my cameras in it. Now, if you want to individually name your cameras, back in your configuration, under group, you can edit and modify here to change the camera names. So now I can either click, hold, and drag my whole folder and drop it, and all my cameras will play. And it will select sometimes an odd custom view that it thinks is appropriate. Now, of course, I want to set my own custom views. So here under custom view, you can see I've set a lot of different custom views. So here I can click around between views that I've set, different locations. I can view several locations here all on the same screen. So to create a custom view, I'm going to scroll down here to New View. I'm going to create a name. I'm then going to select my view. Down here on the bottom, select the view that I want. So I'm going to pick this 13 here. And then from my units here, I'm going to click and drag over the cameras that I want and where I want them to display. Once I've done that, I'll hit the Save button here. So I've now saved my view with these cameras. So what I can do is I can jump back and forth here between my views. As you can see, that custom view that I made is now saved. Now if I want to do anything to the cameras that I have, I can always double click it to make it larger. And right click to pop up all of my options. So if I want to digital zoom, I can just right click and drag in here and then digital zoom. The playback feature is found here under remote playback. So now another reason why I say to set up your custom views is because here at the top I can then search my playback by custom views. So here I'll pick a custom view, a date that I would like to look by, a time, and hit search. Now you see here I have all these red bars. I can grab my menu and then zoom in, select the date. Here next to the scroll bar, you'll find a synchronized playback button, and if I press this, it'll play all my cameras at the same time playback. I can then right click on these, download, or even digital zoom. One of the last great features built into this is the EMAP. So this allows me to add mapping and cameras here so I can customize and view.